It's just gone 7 minutes after 8 o'clock on a Wednesday night. As always, Paul McDevitt here with you right through until 10 o'clock with tonight's edition of the Monday Night Sessions. Look at your weather forecast. As your man said there, there's a weather warning out there, so if you are out and about, be careful on the roads. A lot of spot flooding, I noticed it's coming up, so just be careful. Staying mostly cloudy tonight, scattered showers, lowest temperatures sort of clammy 14 degrees. And tomorrow, well, sunny spells, scattered showers. Some of the showers be heavy or thundery, but they'll be over the centre and the east of the country, so they'll be dead on. And I thank you very much indeed, as always, Brendan Devaney for the DL debate, and of course, Mr. Kevin Fury. We've got a good show lined up for you tonight. We welcome young Donegal band, the F8s. I have to check if am I saying that right, but if I am, we're looking forward to it as always. Yes, indeed. Brilliant young band. I've heard them before, and you're in for a treat if you love great new music. As always, if you want to get in touch, it's 086 60 25,000. And Frankie McGreevy will be popping in for a chat to tell us all about the party in the park that happened at the weekend. Weather-wise, I think it was good. Crowd-wise, I think it was good. So you just look back at the weekend past. I'm sailing this ship alone tonight, so if there's any hiccups, which it will be, there will be, you can guarantee. You can just blame me, because Jimmy's taking a wee break for a couple of weeks. 086 60 25,000. We will be streaming live, as we are now at the minute, on all our social media pages. And you can get in touch by WhatsApp and text 086 60 25,000. Simple as that. Check us out on highlandradio.com, the YouTube, the Facebook, the whole lot. We're on it now. Do you know what? I was itching to play this song. I forgot about it on Saturday. That's it. I'm going to come on with it now. It's Monday, of course, on Highland Radio on a Monday.
Your blue sky grins for all its sins. Look, another gorgeous Levi eyes. And a mongrel begins to bark at a wino in the park, and his owner doesn't care, because he really isn't there. Oh my, 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 oh my, 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 oh my, 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 till fizz bombs in my mouth, baby-rama everywhere. I can't lie on my pocket trout, so I sit back in the easy chair. And a woman of middle age licks and thumbs another page, and she brushes off the dirt from her greyhound skirt. And all the boys go, oh my, 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 oh my, 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 oh my, 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 till oh my, 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 oh my, 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 till sucks its thumb to the sound of a steel drum, and fountain water gush through the thick bulrush. Oh my, 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 oh my, 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 oh my, 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 till oh my, 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 oh my, my, my.
That's Monday. I just love that song. I'm just wondering, times when you hear that, you think to yourself, does he make a wee fortune now during the month of July? Because the song actually doesn't sound that great, does it, when it's February or March or whatever? But classic and a great one out there at the summer gigs. Hi to Claire listening in. Claire, thanks indeed for your text. And you're asking about the new song from Mickey Joe Hart. Well, the Oscillica version, I will try and get it for you, okay? Mickey sent it to us this morning, and hopefully we can get it transferred over. And if we can, we certainly will. It's a brilliant version of a song that's 20-year-old. Now already, it's hard to believe that, wasn't it? The first time it came out, we love getting new music, and two sisters called Maeve and Mela Karen. They formed their band with their surname called Karen. Apparently, it was formed as a healing project after an extensive spell in hospital. But alongside guitarist and violinist Darren McGrath, the trio have established themselves with a string of impressive releases. They've got loads of Irish airplay and sold-out shows. Now they've just released a brand new single called Right Time, and they are doing their headliner gig now on July the I have it in front of me here. July the 20th in Whelan's in Dublin, and it's Maeve and Mela Karen, and it's going to be a great gig. It definitely is. We heard music from them before. We're trying to get them up here on the Monday night sessions, but you know the crack yourself. But have a listen to this. This is a brand new single from them. It's called Right Time on Highland Radio.
Heavy head and fogging through the ashes, curtains drawn, I'm crashing to get me through the day. You place your bets, now someone else
Night Time, the name of the song, the band's Car. Carron, and they play a big headline gig. If you're in and around Dublin, Whelan's is always a great venue on Thursday, the 20th of July. Quick ad break. We're back with more music on the Monday night sessions. Don't go away.
Who said electrification can't spark excitement? From introducing Ireland's first EV to redefining the family car, Nissan has always led from the front. And now we're breaking new ground once more with e-Power, Nissan's unique hybrid driving system, fueled by petrol, driven by electric, no need to recharge, giving you the pleasure of electric driving without the need to plug in. New Nissan Qashqai and X-Trail with e-Power. Drive it to believe it at your nearest Nissan dealer. Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Your local Nissan dealer is iMotors in Letterkenny and Malin. Visit imotors.ie.
I'm not the kind of person who wants to sit in a metal box. I don't want to slowly die in traffic. I want to ride a motorbike. And I want to keep riding a motorbike. I don't want to suddenly die in traffic. I'm not the kind of person who wants to lie in a wooden box.
Biking is a joy. Don't let it kill you. A third of bikers who have died on our roads were speeding. So ease off the throttle and keep within the speed limit. From the Road Safety Authority.
And Sean has just arrived into the bar for a quick hello to the work crowd. He won't stop, he has a match in the morning. But wait, he's got the nod off the barman that there's Guinness 0-0 on tap. The chats are back on. Johnny's in full swing and a fresh pint is handed over the bar. Guinness 0-0, 100% Guinness, 0% alcohol. Proud partner of the GAA.
Visit drinkaware.ie.
This is Highland Radio with Paul McDevitt.
Broadcasting throughout the Northwest and across the world online on highlandradio.com. Your voice, your station.
It's the summer of savings at SuperValue. Enjoy great offers like Kellogg's Rice Krispies 660 gram, Special K 750 gram and Crunchy Nuts 720 gram, only €3. Selected coffee pods like Lore 20 pack, Tassimo 16 pack, any 3 for €12. And money off vouchers every week on the app. For a summer of savings, it's got to be SuperValue.
With 232 underway, it's not too late to secure your new Nissan. With the all-electric Leaf, the petrol and hybrid Juke, the new X-Trail available in a 5 or 7-seater 4-wheel drive e-Power hybrid, and the Nissan Qashqai petrol and e-Power hybrid, all available for immediate delivery. Visit iMotors in Letterkenny to find out more. Open 6 days a week.
Left your home and everything you own just to follow the stars in the sky. You left those green, green hills for them city thrills. Awash with your fear and your pride. There is a light in the sky. Open up your weary eyes. Follow the voices, hear the sound. Find your truth, you're homeward bound. Your spirit faded thin. Dreams they caved in. Hope almost turned its back, but follow the light. Open your eyes and know that you'll never be alone. 'Cause there is a light in the sky. Open up your window. between the demon and the knife as it traces a line across your heart. Let light be your friend and take you back from the end. Wait, and the clouds are sure to part. There is a light in the sky. Open up your weary eyes. Follow the voices, hear the sound. Find your truth, you're homeward bound. 'Cause there is a light in the sky. Open up your weary eyes. Follow the voices, hear the sound. Find your truth, you're homeward bound. There is a light in the sky. Open up your weary eyes. Follow the voices, hear the sound. Find your truth, you're homeward bound.
Light in the Sky, we Banjo 3, and as I told you, I'm sailing this ship alone tonight here, and we're into mistake number 3 already. Doing all right. In fairness, I thought I had more done by this stage. I've actually found that new song for Claire was asking for Mickey Joe Hart along with Cathal Minogue. We'll tell you about that song after, okay? But in the meantime, I'm delighted to welcome, I've heard these guys on with Greg a few weeks ago, and they were just absolutely amazing. And is it E-Fades or E-Fads?
The Fades.
He fades. I didn't know, you see, I know it's going. So we've got Grace Murphy. Hello to you, Grace.
Hello.
And thanks, it's really good, thank you. We have Kyle Warner.
How you doing?
We have Cahir Doyle.
Hiya.
And we have Grace Nugent, 2 Graces. Very good. So who's the spokesperson then?
I think, well, Grace Murphy probably, but we'll put her on the spot, I suppose. But
Okay.
Well,
we all like to do a bit of chatting.
that would be in her
Especially
blood, you see.
I love to do a bit of chatting.
Grace,
Good effort, yeah.
that would be in your blood to talk out.
Oh, maybe, yeah,
Because
probably.
of your mother's side.
Oh, all right, okay.
No, I'm only joking. And hello to Fran, if you're listening in. Hello, yeah. With them under control here. Right, Grace, tell us the formation of the band. How long has it been going, or what way?
We've been going as a band just a little over a year now.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we kind of started back in Easter of last year, but Kyle here, he joined the band in November, which kind of completed it, and yeah, we've been having a great time so far.
Very
We've been
good.
playing a lot of gigs, and yeah.
And you're getting plenty of gigs.
Oh, we're getting those, yeah.
We're busy now. The summer, you know, Ireland in the summer, like that's.
God, I take it you're all studying. Is it college? No.
No, we're all still in school.
Are you still in school?
Yeah, just finished TY.
I'm getting old, isn't I? Well, sure, it's handy, isn't it? There's no pressure on, and you're enjoying the crack. Right? Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to go for a first song. The first song will be.
It's called Go Now. It's one of our own. Yeah.
It's one of your own.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Well, whenever you're ready.
Yeah, thank you.
Go for it.
Well done, brilliant. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
So tell us a wee bit about that song, Grace, if you're the spokesperson.
Yeah, I think that was that was definitely the first song we ever wrote as a band. So it's been with us for a while. I wrote that. It must have been about a year and a half ago now. Doesn't feel like that long.
When you write, do you write together collectively or do you write your own?
Yeah, it's definitely a group effort. I mean, me and Cahir kind of have written so far, lyrics so far.
Yeah, no.
And have you a sort of back catalogue of songs there? Have you a pile of songs?
I mean, yeah, I say we got a few in the locker anyways.
And tell me this, I'll start with you, Grace, if you don't mind. And well, there's two Graces, but I'll start with you first, Grace. And your sort of your musical inspiration. Who would have inspired you growing up?
Growing up.
Or even now, sorry.
Actually, I'm going to make a shout out to my mum, actually. I grew up on a lot of Fleetwood Mac and stuff like that because of her. So that's definitely a big inspiration for me, yeah. But kind of as I got older, it was probably more newer stuff. Like there's a band called Wolf Alice that I love a lot. And like bands like the 1975, all them, yeah, definitely big influences for me.
You're not kind of influenced by the modern stuff like the Ed Sheerans and that kind of stuff?
I mean, it wouldn't influence like my singing, but no, he's definitely one of the greats. Like,
very good.
It's appreciated.
And how long are you playing guitar?
Since I was about, I think, 9 or 10.
Are you self-taught or did you take lessons?
I think I went to about 2 lessons and just decided it wasn't for me, so
That's
I kind of took the reins of it.
So why not, sure.
Yeah.
And Kyle,
are you getting on?
I'm getting on the very best. You're
lovely. Yeah.
You're the lead guitarist.
I am indeed.
So tell us a bit about yourself. How long have you been playing lead guitar?
I started when I was about 10 years old, and then got really sick of it, playing out country tunes, like, so kind of dropped it for a while. And then first year I got my first electric guitar and just fell in love with it immediately. And
tell me, what reason did you go off the guitar in the first place?
I just
country music. Was it country music in the house?
Country, pop, that kind of thing. Like,
was country in the house?
No, just what I was taught. But it started with that, and then picked it back up again because both my uncles, they play guitar as well. My mother as well, actually.
No pressure there.
No pressure at all. But just gotten, like, it was amazing. Just start playing, and of course started with all the hard stuff. Like I've immediately got starting Jimi Hendrix and all them kind of ones.
Wow.
But now.
Well, see, I love this at times because at times I'm always wondering what brings young people to Jimi Hendrix and stuff like that. I love it. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's amazing. Like,
I mean, he's just a cool man. Like, on stage, like setting his guitar on fire and everything. Like, what would you want? He's like rockstar life.
He obviously had plenty of money, hasn't he?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Better not be doing that though.
Oh no.
No. So that's the kind of stuff you were into. Very good.
Pretty much, yeah. I started back properly in about first or second year.
Okay.
Me and Cahir actually, we both picked up playing guitar, and he started bass then, started playing instruments again, and started playing with each other then. That's when I really felt the want to play live music and that kind of thing.
Excellent. And Cahir, we go to you. Your main instrument.
My main instruments is the drums. Yeah. No, in this band I am a drummer. Yeah. No, I know it's funny. When you're in Donegal, there's not a wild heap of drummers.
No, there's not a wild.
So I'm more of a utility man, like.
Very good.
But no, I love it. I've been playing drums since I was about 7, like. So I love it. Like,
bashing about the house, just getting on everybody's nerves.
Yeah, of course.
And do you play guitar as well?
Yeah, I play guitar, bass. I try my hand at singing as well sometimes.
Yeah,
I do.
Well, we see how good you are tonight. Tell me this: are you self-taught in the guitar and stuff like that?
No, I kind of went down a different road to the rest of them. I started drum lessons when I was 7, and then I've been going to guitar lessons since about the same time. I've had some great teachers, so I'm very lucky in that sort of sense. Like,
very good.
Actually, the 2 guitarists and in their thousands have both been my guitar teachers sometime. Yeah.
Oh, well, no, we're talking about a class here now, without a doubt.
Yeah, they're good boys. Like, I've definitely, for going that, it's brought me on loads, like musically. Like.
Brilliant. And sort of music inspiration. Who?
Plenty of inspirations for plenty of the different instruments, but I'd say on the drums mostly kind of Foo Fighters, Arctic Monkeys, Kings of Leon, sort of faster, that sort of way, like, you know what I mean? Definitely kind of, even Oasis, like in terms of sort of fills I would play and stuff like that, like in learning that sort of
easy
way
enough tunes to play, Oasis, I think.
Yeah, they're handy. That's how I started out.
I can actually get one or two of them. That's how I know. That's how I've tried. Grace, we're going to you. It's lovely to see you all, by the way. I want to thank you for coming up. You're a bass guitar player.
I haven't did yet.
Aye, and tell us about it. How long have you been playing? Just come a wee bit closer to that mic.
I started 2 years ago.
Is that all?
Yeah. I seen Grace Murphy playing guitar, and I was like, oh, I want to start that. So during lockdown, started playing a bit of guitar, and then I was like, I started watching more bass kind of stuff, and I was like, oh, I definitely want to get into that. So decided to teach myself on YouTube.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, did you? Who did you follow in that? What do you call your man? Schultz. What do you call the boy?
Marty Schwartz.
Marty Schwartz.
Brilliant. For guitar, yeah.
But I started watching them too. I got a guitar a couple of years back, and I was having the crack. Got a beautiful emerald guitar, and I said to myself, "You're going to have to learn to play this, Paul." So I was getting nowhere, and went on Marty Schwartz,
the legends.
But he is amazing.
He is very good.
And I don't know about you, but I'd be very hard to teach, and if I miss it, I just let it go. But you can pause him and go back a bit, and then but he must have inspired some people this last few years.
Yeah, I think we've all had our time with Marty
Schwartz.
Definitely.
It's funny, I think, and that was during lockdown. I got Marty Schwartz. Hey, Marty Schwartz here. It's amazing. And if any young people's listening in, they don't know what we're talking about, just Google his name or go into YouTube. He is an absolute legend of a man. I'll have to get him on some night on the phone, at least, just for the crack. So tell me, you're self-taught in the guitar, and you only took it up about 2 years ago.
Yeah. Bass, yeah.
As a bass only you play, or acoustic?
Sorry, what?
Acoustic guitar as well?
Acoustic guitar, yeah. I used to do piano. Wasn't too great at that.
Right.
Wasn't my type of instrument, but
fiddle as well.
Oh, the fiddle as well. Nah, I wasn't too good at that. But bass is like my favourite, definitely.
Was it difficult to get on the bass?
Because I knew a bit of guitar, it was not too bad.
Excellent.
And I was like, I really wanted to play it, so I would play all the time and practice. So
well, fair play to you. It's brilliant. And Jarrah does the cartoons. He's tuned in from Spain. Listen, he's lucky, isn't he, get to Spain. And Paul McClintock says, tuned in from Kildare. Hello to Audrey Nelis. Hello to you, Audrey, listening in Clary. And Michaela Warnock said, love the E-Fades. I'm saying it, E-Fades.
Yeah, the E-Fades, yeah.
Love the E-Fades. Get out and see them. They're the best young band I've seen live in a long time. And Francis Russell says, tuned in from Ghana.
Oh,
John Griffin gives us a big thumbs up. That's great. And I want to talk more, but we have to get into another piece of music, if you don't mind. Yep. Are you okay to go ahead, or do you have to retune or anything like that?
I think we're okay.
Just have to stand up.
I stand up. What's the next song you're going to do first?
Next song is another original. I think we're doing 3 originals tonight.
Yeah.
This one's called, we're doing Juggernaut, isn't it? Yeah.
What's it called, Grace? Sorry.
Juggernaut.
And who wrote it? A lot of you, or?
Group effort again.
Group effort. Cal came with a big riff, which you'll see. Well,
excellent.
And it just stuck, and we kind of produced the song out of it from there.
Do you see the quality of the first song? You just want to get it written down, because if you make money, there could be a bit of a hand on here who gets the royalties, Don't be wary of that. Right, we're looking forward to hearing this. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. I love that. I'm not picking you out on your own. Kyle, with the guitar work was amazing there. So excellent.
Savage, isn't it?
And together, collectively, brilliant sound. Have you recorded anything yet?
Yeah, we have a song out for about a month and a half, maybe.
19th of May, we released our first single.
Okay. And where did you record that?
In my bedroom.
Good stuff. My bedroom studios.
My bedroom studios. Yeah.
On a budget.
No, of course, but that's how you learn.
I mean, considering, like, you know what I mean, like, my brother plays music as well, so me and him have been recording stuff for a wee while, and then we went in, we had a song ready, and we went in, recorded it. A couple of days it took. I then produced it, and then we sent it over to the boys. Do you know Boy M5?
Yes, of course.
Sent it over to them.
Egg House Studios.
And they mastered us. Then they done it for free for us as well. Absolute legends.
Sure, you couldn't beat that.
Yeah.
And come here, how did that experience go for you? You know, producing and recording stuff like that. You know,
I love it. And it was just great crack because we had full free reign. You know what I mean? And I think that's where I think the song wouldn't have been the same if we had went anywhere else. Like, you know what I mean?
Did you all know the sound you wanted?
That's the thing. We had been playing the song live at any chance we could, so we had a good vision for where the song, what we wanted the song to be. Excellent. And like the kind of journey it takes you on. Like, so I think we accomplished that. Then
it's like a whole different area as well. Whenever you get into like the production side of it, because there's so many like more sounds that you don't really know if you need or not.
Do live as well. Like.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it? It's amazing, but now and the group of lads up with us last week, the week before, and you know the courses that are available now. I'm just blown away with all this that you can study now, music or production and media and all this stuff at school. Like as I said, in them days you were lucky just to even turn up at school when I was there. But now there's so many opportunities. You know, if you had said to my day you were studying music, well, you would have looked at you. You know, but that side of music, it's brilliant to see it, and it's great. It's a great position you're in because you're not under pressure. You know, you're not under. If you make a mistake, which that's all right. There's no big deal. You know.
That's it. Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
Right, your music's amazing, and let me see. Love the tune from the Efades. Keep up the good work from Hugh Doyle. Thank you very much indeed, Hugh. And Susie said, brilliant and very talented musicians. Keep up the good work. Can't wait to see and hear more. And Rosita, hello to you, said awesome tune. Saw them at the party in the park in Letterkenny, and they're super talented young people. You know this, Rosita, you're right. Frankie's coming up to me afterwards, Frankie McGreevy. We're just going to sort of look back at that weekend. How did you find that?
It's good. Amazing.
Amazing,
good crack.
Yeah.
Party in the Park was our first gig ever last year.
Last year?
Yeah, so this year, so we were first on last year. And we came back this year and we were top of the bill. So it was,
wow.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
How long a set did you do?
Just, half an hour.
Yeah, maybe a little over we did it.
A wee bit more, yeah.
Isn't that brilliant? Well done to you.
It's unreal.
Right, we're going to get more tunes. We're going to take an ad break first, so you can get ready and prepped and the whole lot. Back after this, we've got the Fades in the studio. And keep your requests coming in, say hello to them, and wish them all the best. That's what it's all about here at Highland Radio, supporting Irish music.
Cupra for mentor. 2 words causing quite a stir. Because this car stops you in your tracks, even when it's standing still. But that's what it was designed to do. Make a stunning first impression. And what's more, with the offers now available in July, there are 0 reasons not to choose the Cupra for mentor. See our incredible offers at cupraofficial.ie.
Bíonn sranga bew letrachas hartar de gúnaí, agus déitach se bheith contortach dal gardómh. Mar sin, chur ceistart féin. Bhfuil me cínte go bhfuil se sábhailte? Bí a fáir amach do ranga letrachas las tuas agus las tíos. Má bhíonn áras chur glíorn chian 8 náid 382 999. Seans go sábhaile se do bheatha. ESB Networks, bí sábhailte, fan glán a ranga letrachas.
Your voice, your station.
On Highland Radio.
Yeah, welcome back, Highland Radio Monday night sessions. And it's almost 12 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. Enjoying great music. It's very clammy tonight, I thought, coming up too, outdoors. And as I said earlier on, just be careful if you are on the roads because a wee bit of surface water lying about there. So Just take your time and you'll get there. Right, folks, the fades. Grace, you're the spokesperson, whether you like it or not. Hang on a second. I'm going to get back here, get my right camera on. There we go. I'm doing the camera work and all the night. If you're watching us live and you think it's fantastic bit of camera work, it's me. Grace, the next song you're going to do for us.
Next song we're doing, this is the one we released on the 19th of May.
Brilliant.
It's been, it's been on a while now. I kind of forget that we have it out, but yeah.
Are you happy with the reaction you're getting to this song?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've got 5,000 streams.
Have you already?
Yeah, already. Yeah, everyone seems to love it. I mean, we played it at Party in the Park on the weekend and definitely got a good reaction. So
we're looking forward to hearing this, and it's called
Only Child.
Only Child. When you're ready.
You've been calling to me when you say you can't sleep. I don't see the purpose of my presence in your futile use. I know you've not got it easy, but I've not slept in a week, and it's driving me crazy. I've been crawling through this space called my mind. You are always the one just crashing behind. Why must you come to me when you're in denial? It's not my fault that you're a lonely, only child. I can't remember last time that I left you. Not worried about the future of my remaining youth. Alone, conflicting, complex in mind, and I've not figured this one out yet. And that's fine. I've been crawling through this space called my mind. You are always the one just crashing behind. Why must you come to me when you're in denial? You know it's not my fault that you're a lonely, only child. Now you're gone, I know. And if you don't, now you're gone, I am alone. Peaceful life that's now my own. Now you're gone, I know. Time moves, even if you don't. Now you're gone, and I'm alone. Peaceful life that's now my
Brilliant. Well done. Well done. I love the sound of that. And if you've gone to Facebook, you'll see us. We're uploading them there at the minute. And great reaction. Frankie McGreevy said, class. Frankie's on his way up to have a chat this. And Party in the Park. It was a great gig. Where can people find you? Where can they, what's your next gig or what way?
We usually post about everything on our social media accounts, so it's just like on Instagram we're the.fades. Yeah, if there's a bit of a discrepancy. EPHADES, that's how you spell our name. And yeah, we're on kind of all social media platforms. We're on Spotify, under the fades. Yeah, we're definitely
all their streaming platforms as well.
Yeah.
Whatever you use, these are
most likely on it.
You take full advantage of them, don't you? The all the social media is.
Oh yeah, we're on everything.
Everything. If it moves, get on it. And when can people catch you next time? What's your next gig?
Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yeah, I just got a text there before we came up here, from the boys in 9 Foot Lizards. They're playing a gig in the Ballard this Saturday, and they had a dropout, so they asked us to fill in. So we're going to the Ballard Theatre this Saturday.
Excellent.
Doors are at 8, €15 at the door.
You looking forward to that?
Cannot wait.
Well, you're in good company up there because Conor Malone and the team up there run the Ballard, and they run a tight ship, and it's brilliant, and your sound will be amazing because they have the works there. So enjoy that.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Keep doing what you're doing. But I said to you off air, we'd love to get a fourth song. I know you're contracted for 3, but sometimes contract don't mean much to me when I'm on my own, you know. what could you finish off for us?
What can we do?
Brazil.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a song called Brazil by Declan McKenna. It's kind of a classic one we've played since we started.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So it's covered. But,
yeah, we might forget a few lyrics or drop a few like.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Make it up as we go along.
Right, folks. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. If you just tuned in, this is the Fades, and check them out on all the social media platforms. They are absolutely amazing, fantastic young energy, and they're going to do this one. What do you call it again?
It's called Brazil by Declan McKenna.
Brilliant.
Come
Fades on Highland Radio. Grace and Kyle and Cahir, thank you so much. You're absolutely brilliant, and keep doing what you're doing because your energy is just amazing. And people out there, you can follow them on all their social media platforms. Don't say you weren't told. Right, time exactly 9 p.m. and it's time for the news. We'll be back with more music after this. Don't go away.
It's 9 o'clock. Good evening. The news with Alan Cantwell. The chair of the Oireachtas Media Committee hopes that robust discussions can take place tomorrow when Ryan Tubridy and his agent Noel Kelly appear before it. It's emerged solicitors for the pair will be in attendance, as well as the Public Accounts Committee. TD Niamh Smith says it's the first time she's encountered the legal approach.
I suppose it's a new departure for me as chair of this committee. I've never seen correspondence come on behalf of witnesses from a legal entity before. Am I surprised? Probably not. Would I hope that we can still have a robust discussion tomorrow? Yes, I would.
RTE's new Director General Kevin Backhurst has acknowledged that more damning revelations could emerge about the public broadcaster. He also said his €250,000 a year salary was less than he was paid at Ofcom. He took over from Dee Forbes, who left the role earlier than expected last month, when revelations of undisclosed payments made to Ryan Tubridy were made public. Kevin Backhurst said that further uncomfortable disclosures may emerge from the series of probes into RTE.
Well, look, I honestly don't know. I suspect there is more to come because we are trying to crawl over everything, and we will, when we discover stuff, we will make it transparent. We've got a forensic accounting coming in from the government. I suspect there may be more stuff to come out, but when it comes out, all I can say is we will put it out in the public domain. I don't want to say there's nothing more because I genuinely don't think that's probably right.
The first of two Dublin teenagers who died on the Greek island of Ios has been laid to rest. 18-year-old Max Wall was remembered as a larger-than-life character and a huge sports fan. Mourners heard how the teenager died suddenly while speaking to his father Niall on the phone at the port on the island. Niall paid tribute to the family of Andrew O'Donnell, Max's classmate, who also lost his life on the island in a separate incident.
I'd like to start by wishing Gavin and Bevan our heartfelt condolences on losing their beautiful son, Andrew. We forged the closest of friendships through our joint journey through what has only been a nightmare over the last week.
The teenager at the centre of a controversy involving an unnamed BBC presenter says nothing unlawful happened between them. The young person's lawyer says allegations the household name paid for explicit photos are rubbish. The Sun newspaper, which first reported the claims, maintains it's seen evidence to support the concerns. Mark Barkowski, a media industry commentator, says we all need to be careful about what we read online.
We've seen the power of negative news being driven by social media channels. Our brain is tuned not for positive news but to negative news, and that drives us to these Twitter flare-ups, to these pile-ons.
PSNI officers continue to investigate the appearance of an image of the Taoiseach Leo Varadkar on the bonfire as part of July 12th commemorations as a hate crime. It happened in Tyrone over the weekend. Amanda Ferguson from the Belfast Telegraph says it's an issue every year.
There was widespread condemnation from people like Sir Geoffrey Donaldson and from Doug Beattie and other right-thinking people, but this is a significant issue every year. It's not 100% of the bonfires, but 20%, if we're going on police reports, is a significant number.
Almost two-thirds of 13-year-olds are spending at least 1 hour a day watching television. 20% report watching more than 2 hours, while 11% spend more than 3 hours in front of the TV on weekdays. The latest Growing Up in Ireland study found at weekends, 13-year-old girls spend more time online, while boys are more likely to spend time gaming. One of the report's co-authors, Aisling Murray, says most teenagers in the study are clocking up around 3 hours of screen time a day.
We're looking at about 60% of 13-year-olds spending sort of up to 2 hours on a weekday watching television. Slightly less, 20% said 2 to 3 hours typically, and 11% said more than 3 hours typically on a weekday of TV. Other online activities actually has kind of quite a similar, about 60% spending up to 2 hours, slightly less spending more than that.
And that's your news with time just gone 4 minutes past 9. To sport, tennis first this evening. Men's top seed Carlos Alcaraz is out on centre court at Wimbledon. He leads Italian Matteo Berrettini 2-1 in the last 16. The winner of this will face Danish 6th seed Holger Rune next. The 20-year-old beat Bulgarian Grigor Dimitrov in 4 sets this evening. Earlier on today, American Chris Eubanks booked his place in the quarter-finals. Meanwhile, defending champion Novak Djokovic beat Poland's Hubert Hurkacz in 4 sets in the women's draw. 6th seed Ons Jabeur of Tunisia beat world number 9 Petra Kvitova in straight sets. Here's what she had to say after the match.
It's amazing. I mean, I love how Petra plays. I respect a lot what she has done for women's tennis, and today to be able to win against her is it's huge for me, really.
Gaelic Games, Mikey Graham has left his role as manager of the Cavan senior footballers. He leaves after being in charge since 2019, during which time he won an Ulster Championship, 2 Alliance Football League titles, and competed in the inaugural Talton Cup final. In a statement this evening, he thanked the players and backroom teams for their commitment and dedication over the past 5 years. Cavan's County Board, meanwhile, congratulated him on his successes during his tenure and wished him every success in the future. Finally, for now, in golf, Lahinch has been chosen as the venue for one of the most prestigious events in amateur golf. It's set to host the 2026 Walker Cup match between Great Britain and Ireland and the United States. The Clare course hosted the 2019 Open match, which current Masters champion John Rahm won, and the Arnold Palmer Cup will be there next year. That's your news and sport with the time at 9:06.
We're having an open event at SEAT. A chance to open our doors and open your minds to the possibilities of our SUV range. With the spacious 7-seater Tarraco, the bold and beautiful Ateca, and the sharply styled Arona, we have something for anyone open to trying something new. And in addition to our incredible July offers, you'll get a free 3-year service plan when you order during our open event. So join us from July 10th to the 17th and we'll greet you open-armed to the SEAT Open event.
Your local SEAT dealer is DMG Motors, Clogher Road, Donegal Town.
At TK Maxx, our buyers go to the moon and back to bring you ridiculous deals on big brands like totally out of this world scented candles and big name beauty that doesn't cost the earth. So no need to compromise on quality to feel wow for less. Pop to your nearest TK Maxx for fresh stock landing weekly.
Donegal County Council invite the public to participate in the second public consultation for Letterkenny Southern Network project at the Radisson Blue Letterkenny on Wednesday 12th of July from 12 noon till 8 p.m. The project aims to develop the transport network south of Letterkenny town. See project website lsnp.ie for more details.
Highland Radio. Your voice, your station.
Yes, it is, and welcome
it's
back.
It's the 50% off mega summer sale at Right Price Tiles and Wood Flooring. Up to 50% off all tiles, wood flooring, outdoor porcelain tiles, cladding and bathware. Everything in store has been slashed in price. The Right Price Tiles and Wood Flooring 50% off mega summer sale. Stores nationwide. Sale now on.
Hi, Paddy here at Shane Conley Cars in Donegal Town. Are you looking to upgrade your car? With Shane Conley Cars, you'll find makes and models for every budget. Great finance options, and we also accept trade-ins. Check out ShaneConleyCars.com or call in to us at Shane Conley Cars from Lonaher Road, Donegal Town.
Broadcasting throughout the Northwest and across the world online. This is Highland Radio. Your voice, your station.
We're definitely back this
Who said electrification can't spark excitement? From introducing Ireland's first EV to redefining the family car, Nissan has always led from the front. And now we're breaking new ground once more with e-Power, Nissan's unique...
That's me back now. Jeez, honest to God, I don't know what breaks I've hit there, but anyway, we'll go back to them later on. You're welcome back. Monday night set. Jimmy Stafford, if you're listening, and I hope you're full of stout and laughing at me. That's all I can say. Oh, gee, it's a bit of crack. Listen, we got Frankie McGreevy's going to join me very, very shortly for a chat all about the gig at the weekend, and by all accounts, just an amazing weekend. Great for young music and all kinds of music. But earlier on this afternoon, our head of programming here, Linda, sent me an email from a young girl called Darcy Wilders. And Darcy comes from a very well-known musical family in Strabane. And the Wilders, of course, were known for generations as a musical family. And she sent me this brand new song. It's a single called If Only. And it was released today on Spotify and all the other usual platforms. And she was just wondering if it was possible if we get her to play. Of course, I listened to it and I was just absolutely blown away. But a few years ago, I remember Darcy, she was on The Voice UK. And she got as far as the knockout stages with Megan Trainor's team. And then last year she got a degree in music and she's been writing songs ever since. And this is her first release. As I said to you, the song is called If Only. And this is the sound of Darcy Wilders. Have a listen to this. This is beautiful.
To feel every time I wake up, this is real, and I've tried in every way, but you know stay. If only I'd known. Please tell me how you could let go. What about all the times you told me that you would never let me down, and all those words that you whispered when no one else was around? If only I'd known. Now, if I reach out, there's nothing you want to talk about. It's easy for you to say that I'll move on someday. If only I'd known. If only
can I say? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful song. Well done. As I said, that is Darcy Wilders from Strabane, and that's her brand new single. And check her out on Spotify and all the other social media platforms, DARCI. And hopefully we'll get Darcy up with us for a live Monday night session very, very shortly. Absolutely beautiful, so well done. Yeah, we move on to our next guest and we say hello. Welcome on back. What do I see what my camera's like here? Frankie McGreevy, there we are. We're on. How are you getting on?
Very well, Paul. Very well.
Come here. A big weekend for you past there with the party in the park.
Yes.
And tell us a bit about it, Frankie.
Well, it was just an extraordinary day. It was lovely. You know, it's I've been able to relax into it a wee bit more because I was telling you we're 19 years at it now.
That's amazing.
Started 19 years ago when I started youth work in Donegal 20 years ago, and born out of the idea of we've nothing to do. You know that classic teenagers comment, what are we going to do? We've nothing to do,
and nothing happens.
We've nowhere to play and all that. And we Alec McGinley, he did sound in the Conwall Hall. When we got them together the first time, we did anything with music at all. And that was the first summer. And that was class. And then we had a summer camp and we had about maybe 15 kids sitting on the steps in the Burnham McGlinchey Park. That was our first year.
Brilliant.
And then we grew and grew and grew. And we were involved with the Errigal Arts Festival for a while. And that was and then we kind of parted ways. And then there's talk of us getting back together again. Maybe next year, we'll see.
Excellent.
We married in and try to get a bit more of a profile for it and get a headline act and that, you know. But we've had extraordinary successes with young people who've started there and gone to Glastonbury.
That's amazing.
With Gabriel Blake's in Glastonbury, sure, he started up there. Do you know? His first gig.
But tell me this: you see, when you start a project like that, do you have the mindset to think I'm going to take this further, or do you just go, we'll see how we get on this year, and then we'll take it from there?
Yeah. Well, the thing about my style of working, which I'm trying to change, is I've got that many plates spinning. You know?
Yes.
So that would be one plate spinning, and it would be like, oh, it's April, we better Party in the Park's coming, and it'd be all gung ho, do. It's done, you know, and then really the next week we're on to summer camps, and and by September we're into the autumn program, and it's, you know, it was a bit of a hamster wheel, but I think I've sort of, as I've become a little bit more wise, perhaps, I've learned the art of delegation.
Yes.
And this last couple of years has been wonderful because I've been able to say to my colleague Eve King, who deserves a big round of applause for what she pulled off on Friday, and she's able to take over more of the operational piece of it and deciding where things are and booking things and doing the procurement and all the things that have to be done in the background. And I was able to relax a wee bit more and see it more for what
enjoy
it is,
more, Frankie.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Well, that's you know, when a lot of people that run events like that, they don't enjoy it until about a month afterwards. They look back or they see videos or something and they go, that was amazing. Yeah. So delegating is a big thing, and it's something that experience tells you then to pass it on to someone else.
Aye.
But is it all young bands? You know, Frankie features in young bands or what?
Primarily, yes. We're a youth project, right? So it's about, I always use the fancy phrase, platform for self-expression. So we're the youth service. We find the resources. We try to make sure there's a class stage, and there always is and has been. And Friday was no different.
I've seen videos of it now, in fairness, and it looked the business now.
Aye, we're starting to catch on a wee bit.
Yes.
You know, on the look, we got the flags and all that up either side.
Yeah.
Definitely be investing more of those that look the part.
Glastonbury look.
Aye.
Very good.
You know,
very good.
So that's part of it. You know, there's no doubt about it. But as you say, it's about it's maybe years later where you get the feeling and people come back to you and say, you know, like there's Layla Jane was just on the Eurovision there.
Yeah.
She was up there with us. You know, Eve Bell, she's got a recording contract, started up there with us, you know. And then just, never mind bands who may get X, Y, or Z.
Exactly.
See, having the confidence.
Exactly.
The courage.
You know, I've said that, and I think it has to be applauded. To the likes of yourself, definitely do, and the organising team, because you're doing more. You know, I always think that you're doing more than just trying to get the big number one band. There's a whole psychological thing going on to give people that wee break, that chance, that opportunity, build their confidence in themselves.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
If you can get up on a stage of that size And,
Yeah.
and you talk about transferable skills. You can do an awful lot of things. You can go in for a job interview.
Yeah.
Because you can speak in front of people. You can stand up on that stage. So you don't know what doors will open then.
No, you see, you're given that platform, and as I say, that's why we love all musicians. Don't get me wrong, but we love young people coming in here with their energy, and I've been awe of them. And it's back. I keep going back to my own sort of childhood, going, jeez, if I had done that when I was younger, I'd love to have been, I would love to have been that. But hey, that's what's all. Where does it all come from? The funding and stuff, Frankie? Is it different avenues?
Various directions, But recently, I've been running a project called the Our Generation Project, peace-funded project. So we've always had a connection with Derry. We've always had a cross-border connection. A part of the deliverables for that project was to have a celebration event, to bring as many young people together to celebrate, from different traditions. The likes of the IPAS Centre, which just opened a couple of years ago. Centre for People Under International Protection. We call it IPAS Centre in the industry, if you like, where it all at. But then there's 5 or 6 of them now have opened. So if we're doing that kind of cross-community work in Donegal, not just with Catholics and Protestants, but with people from all over the world, then we bring them together at the park, then that's a celebration event. So we already had the Party in the Park as a vehicle. So the Our Generation hierarchy that I work for, we're all over that as a plan. So that's where directly where the funding came from. And this year as well, we worked with the National Office for Suicide Protection, mental health HSE, branch of the HSE, and we managed to get €5,000 out of them. Excellent. And that paid for the big stage.
Excellent. And do you know, you're talking about all these different organisations contributing and helping, but there's a message behind each and every single one of them, isn't there? And I'm not qualified in that field by no means, but do you know, you can see so much goodness coming out of this. As I always say, even if one person's helped,
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Without a doubt, without a doubt. I mean, it's not just the bands, it's the volunteers,
Yeah.
There's people that are there, putting up wristbands on and cleaning up the rubbish afterwards, and doing the photographs, helping us put the Harris fencing up, all that team effort that happens,
But hey, it's not an easy thing, but well done to you all. You'll take a couple of weeks to sort of chill, and then it'll be back to the drawing board. I'm sure people will be mentioning it for next year.
Yeah, well, definitely, it's on the agenda of young people, especially. They're looking about. You hear them, these guys. You face a good story about them. When last year I came up and I said, "There's a band there." Because we were looking for bands, because after the pandemic, what have everybody been doing in the rooms and all the rest of it? Where are the bands? There's no bands left. They were there and they were practicing. And I said to youth workers, why don't we get them to play in Party in the Park? And they said, they can't play. They're going down to see Liam Gallagher. Right. And I said, right. We're down to see Liam Gallagher in Belfast. So I went down to him. I said, what kind of a band are you? You are going to watch another band and you could be playing the Party at the Park.
Yes.
He said, it's Liam Gallagher. And he says, it's 7. He says, what time to start at? He says, 7 o'clock. He says, sure, we start at 12. You be first band on. You do both. No bother. Okay. I didn't know we could do that. So they did both.
Excellent.
And they headlined it this year. And they haven't stopped, and they're playing here, and they've got a gig in the warehouse I see there on Sunday nights.
They're down in the Ballard on Saturday night doing support too, which is amazing. And they're writing their own stuff at that age. It's just unbelievable. And as I say,
Stardust.
We love supporting it. We really, really do. And so long may it continue to yourself. But anyway, listen, it was a good weekend. You're relaxed now. Well, you're kind of relaxed because you could get a call any minute.
Any second. The phone here is not on silent.
Oh no, if it happens,
Baby,
it happens. See?
We've been waiting hard.
God, that's good.
And Maria,
what age is the older wee girl now?
She's 18 months. She's coming very, very shortly. She'll be 18 months.
18 months.
And she's flying. She's flying. Everybody talks about their wains, but she's playing piano, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking. No, better than that you see in the video.
Right?
No, the video, that's old hat. That's weeks ago. Today she was playing in rhythm with her mummy.
Wow.
Definitely.
Oh,
and not more than one song.
It's brilliant.
She's a firefly.
That's great, how they bring so much, don't they? But what about yourselves? Beware the Beast. What's happening there?
Well, we're blasting on, doing everything we can. We had a gig there a couple of weeks ago, and it was our first time. We did 9 songs. So we do only originals.
Aye.
And it's hard to get gigs as an original band.
Aye.
Number one. And number two, Sonia lives down in Dundalk, so it's hard to get us all
Yes.
together. But slowly we're building up our repertoire.
Very good.
The fact that we could do 9 original songs live and feedback was pretty good, you know.
That's
It
good.
was all right. I was happy with that.
Aye.
And then we've a gig planned for Dundalk in September. Obviously the baby, and I've got to pay attention to that.
Well, Maria's put a message up here. So it's all quiet here.
All quiet, the Western Front.
If your phone doesn't go, I'll message you from here. I'll see it from here. Oh, brilliant! Aye, and but Frankie, that's a project for a bit of crack, isn't it? Really, it's. If you make millions, fantastic. But it's
because we love it.
Aye,
you know?
exactly.
And it's like writing songs. I mean,
but original music, Frankie, is the venues aren't there, which is understandable to sense. But when you get into the like of the Mouthpiece place,
they're like Stephen Crane and that. That's
that's amazing.
Moira Brennan played it and Planet. Maria McCormick there, she played it.
An international star now.
International.
But it is. It's original music. I think fair play to them venues to take a chance and let people in there with the original music, because you know yourself, you go into a lounge or bar or wherever it is, people want to hear the music that's relevant. Obviously, it pays the bills for the artist too as well. But if you can get away with your original stuff, I think it's amazing.
Yeah, that's just that's what we're passionate about. So we keep it at, and I'm blessed to have got Frank Saucy in there and Paul Mooney and Sonia too. But I mean, I tinker away on the acoustic as best I can, and then I've got stuff written down. I've written a lot of songs, but I can go up to them, and they've got kind of makeshift studios. Paul's got a professional studio, but Frank has since got something that I can nip up at lunchtime with an idea and come back down, and it's pretty powerful, well produced drum background, serious lead, and everything. So your ideas then it's a blueprint. We can leave that, and then we can come back to it.
Is that something you always wanted to do, Frankie?
It's something secretly in the background, and I would never really have acknowledged it, to be honest with you. And Maria McCormick's got an awful lot to do with what's brought me out of it, and the pandemic and everything that went on with that.
Pushed you into that?
Well, just supported me,
Well, the thing about that is, as I say, you're answering a question was always in the back of your head. I wonder, could I have a go at this? And,
yeah, and then
brilliant.
Yeah.
Rather than what if. Are you going to do a tune for us on the guitar?
I suppose, yeah. So I'll have to. I'll have to.
Give us a bit of crap. What are you going to do first?
I'm going to do one I haven't done before, just because I've got so many new things, Paul, that I like to give them a wee air out now and again. You remember the movie Outlaw Josie Whale?
Starring Clint Eastwood.
Aye.
I do remember.
Do you remember the scene with the Indian chief and Clint Eastwood?
Aye.
Whenever they were talking about iron and your words of
yes,
peace.
I do. Yes, I do.
I will look out for that line. As long as I don't forget it.
Should make it up. We'll be dead on. Frankie, whenever you're ready, we'd love to hear this one now.
It's called...
I'm going to take videos and photos, so don't mind me, because Jimmy's off and I'm on the photo duty. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Across Red River, the break of day, and I met a man there. He had something to say. Said, I lost my soul at Wounded Knee. So sit down, son, listen to me. He said, I eat when I'm hungry, and I drink when I'm dry. And tell me the truth, or at least don't lie. Tell me, friend, what will you do if they killed your wife and your children too? What would you do? Said, I eat when I'm hungry, and I drink when I'm dry. I'll tell you the truth, I'd never lie. He said, there's iron in your words of war. So there's iron in your words of peace. Please, God Almighty, set me free and bury my heart at Wounded Knee. Well, I eat when I'm hungry and I drink when I'm dry. I tell you the truth, I helped him die. I crossed Red River as the sun went down, and I buried his body on sacred ground. What would you do? What would you do? Thank you very much.
Yeah. Brilliant. That's the first outing of that one, Frankie.
First outing of that one, yeah. That one's.
Brilliant,
I'm hoping we'll get that one a little bit of the beast treatment at some point.
Oh,
for
I
sure.
heard a wee bit on it.
Well, absolutely.
It's
I mean,
raw there. It's class.
You can hear the. I can hear the electric guitar.
You
and
can
that
hear
and
yourself.
everything.
It's funny that, isn't it? And then when
Yeah.
you get together, is that how it works? And you just say, right, add this and add that.
Yeah, well, it would wait. If I head towards Paul Mooney, it goes a certain direction, a little bit of a different style. If I go towards Frank, it goes a little bit heavier. But and then when we get it together,
it works.
Can be all kinds of things, you know. And
Excellent.
they just sort of try to keep the heart of the song in there somewhere. You know?
Brilliant. We're going to chat more very, very shortly after this break. Now, hopefully this break works, Frank. If not, I'll be straight back.
Who said electrification can't spark excitement? From introducing Ireland's first EV to redefining the family car, Nissan has always led from the front. And now we're breaking new ground once more with e-Power, Nissan's unique hybrid driving system, fueled by petrol, driven by electric, no need to recharge, giving you the pleasure of electric driving without the need to plug in. New Nissan Qashqai and X-Trail with e-Power. Drive it to believe it at your nearest Nissan dealer. Nissan. Innovation that excites.
Your local Nissan dealer is iMotors in Letterkenny and Malin. Visit imotors.ie.
Foilside, at the centre of more for your euro, with great value gifts. So it's worth making the journey wherever you live. With convenient parking, late nights, and all your favourite brands, you're better off shopping at Foilside. See foilside.co.uk.
PDO Thread Lifts, the ultimate non-surgical lift for the skin, improving facial contours, lifting and tightening jowls, the neck, cheeks and eyebrows, are available at Genesis Aesthetics and Skincare Clinic Eudore. For help choosing the right aesthetic treatment for you, contact Mary Ferry, your aesthetic practitioner. Also offering fat-dissolving treatments, dermal fillers and laser treatments for all skin conditions. Hair and makeup packages also available. Genesis Aesthetics and Skincare Clinic Eudore, 07495 325 75.
There you are. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm afraid to hit any more buttons. I'm just loading that up. So, Frankie, you were telling me there. You were just telling me off air the plans for the big 5-0.
Aye, well, my 50th that event should be announced on the radio. I know I don't look 50, but
No,
I
you
really
don't,
am
Frankie.
50.
I can't. I'm actually
common 50.
I'm shocked that you actually said that. You know,
in November we're gonna rent out Blake's, and we're gonna at that stage we'll have 15 original songs ready, and we're gonna film it, and we're gonna fill the place hopefully, and just have a blast. I mean that's the big thing. I'm going to Dundalk in September. And because Sonia runs a night down there, so we'll be down having a crack with them.
And is that original?
All original.
Brilliant. So well done.
It has to be original. We don't know how to do covers anyway, so.
Very good. Very good. No, you're up here, we're saying, in fairness, like you just blew the rafters out of the place, and we love that. That's what it's all about, but a crack, you know. Yeah. But hey, we wish you well with that. You've been, as I say, you have been busy, and the party in the park. Congratulations to you all, because you know it's no mean feat, and you probably maybe people do come up to you now and again and say, you know, what it done for them. But to me personally, I think it's just amazing getting that wee message through to young people. And when you see it here, you know, because you know better than I do that a lot of young people are quick to knock young people.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So
it was ever thus.
Eh?
Always the same.
Oh,
thousands of years. Every generation looks down. The other generation goes, "Oh, they're all there, very scary. You better watch out for them."
Come here. It's as always a delight having you up. You're a good conversationist and you're a good crack. And you know that Party in the Park deserves all the support and well done. And Hannah McFadden says, "Great experience I had while performing the Party in the Park. Thank you so much, Frankie, for the opportunity. Great singing." You see, Jesus, somebody else texted in, "Brilliant, darling Frankie McGreevy, Marie McCormick." Come here, listen. The very best of luck to both of you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
No problem.
We're looking forward to the summer and. Or not the summer, the autumn gigs, and as you say, coming on to your Dundalk gigs and everything, and recording and keep it going for. I guess it's all about this song that we're going to finish off with. This is the big one, the Ali one.
This is about Ali, my personal hero. Right, everybody's heard of Muhammad Ali, but I honestly think that they'll be making religions about him in 2,000 years. You know, I think he's that big of a character. I think he was extraordinary. When you just think about refusing to go to Vietnam for a start, and the whole story around that. And then, of course, this song's all about the George Foreman fight, which was
and
ridiculous.
That, as you say, Ali, you're right. You know, there's a generation probably missing out now who actually see posters and stuff like that. But if you read into him, you're right. Yeah. He was just phenomenal. What he came through, and then with his illness and everything, he bore it well.
But lighting the Olympic flag, the Olympic torch.
That's right. I remember that too.
That's extraordinary. You know.
But come here, hi. As I say, thanks very much for popping up, and
thank
you. Best of luck. And this is Beware the it's beg your pardon, it's not Beware the Beast. We have to watch. The royalties could be going the wrong direction.
Reg and Paul Mooney, though, a huge part of it. This is me and Paul Mooney.
Good stuff. And listen to this. This is class.
I rode the dope and I tamed the gorilla. I fought in Kinshasa and I fought in Manila. I broke out of the cage so you could all free. You already know my name. Muhammad Ali. I know you got him. I know you took the odds. Tell me, mister, how you gonna beat God? You wanted me to go to war, fight my fellow man. But on that shore, I took a stand. I gave up all my titles. They accused me of crime. Remember this, I'm the greatest of all time. I can carry the weight. My shoulders are broad. But tell me, mister, how you gonna beat God? I changed my name to follow my Lord. And the whole world heard me strike that chord. Called my father Clay when he cut the cane. But you will never forget my name. I know you got him. I know you took the odds. Tell me, mister, how you gonna beat God? be foolish pride. Now he must face me, his idol since he was a child. I know you got him, I know you took the odds. But tell me, mister, how you gonna be God? Tell me, mister, how you gonna be God?
I am the king of the world. Hold it. You're not that rich. I'm a bad man. I shook up the world. You must listen to me. I am the devil. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks very much indeed, Frankie McGreevy, and a song from his about his hero and a lot of our heroes growing up, and Ali, and well done, as I say once again, because it's important. As much as the music is important, it's important to be sending a message out to young people, and we send it out from here as well. Get in touch, get your music to us, and we'll bring you up. We'll come up for a bit of crack and blast it out there. Wish I had an opportunity when I was growing up to put my music out there. Right enough, I'd probably have to write some music first, but anyway. But talking about writing, we were mentioned earlier on our good old buddy Mickey Joe Hart. Everybody knows Mickey Joe very well, and he has through Today FM, of course, the Dermot and Dave show. Cahill Minogue's a fellow that works along with them, produces, and the idea came up about raising money for the homelessness, and they raised a lot of money, raised over 345,000 for Focus Ireland, and this is to help sort of fund the vital services for the homeless situation that a lot of people are aware of. But came around and they got we've got the word Osgiliga, and it's just coincidentally 20 years, believe it or not, since the original song came out with Mickey Joe and the Eurovision, and it's like an anthem now, really, isn't it? It's one of them songs that you know, it gets you on your feet and it gets you buzzing. And I'm delighted recently, well, a few months back now, Mickey Joe and Paul Tully and Duke Special done a great show down in the courthouse in Lifford, and it was just absolutely brilliant. And as I say, equally as much as singing the songs, as telling the story as well. It goes along with it and keeps you going. But this is the new single. We'll tell you how you can download it and help homelessness. But they had to raise 10,000, I think, by last Friday, and it's separate, and they did it, and it's well done to everybody. But here's the song. It's absolutely brilliant.
Nesiasa fwy miawlach Elonra sa spare A culture ni kwivni Todriat in san air Iritsusa ma hjär ma story Is big me good brock dele hey Is linje on down and no Bogshore sailing Der she Neil see gone low Oh carry and shake ya Dunya no A huge shot the killer A goose la mar him The cree line the fella will very kill him here on Tucson or yard my store it's big me go bright della hey it's Lunyan down and up and fox yard is hailing does she Look
Yeah, brilliant. And there's just a new energy to that song, and supporting Irish language, of course. And absolutely brilliant. Focus Ireland. And if you want to help support Focus Ireland, you just go to your Revolut app, go to the donations section on your Revolut, and just click on See All and select Focus Ireland. Donate your amount. And Geraldine, hello to you. She loved that song, she said, and well done to everyone raising a lot of money for a lot of needy people. Indeed, certainly, Geraldine. Thank you very much indeed. All right, great lineup there. I really enjoyed that. It's still buzzing from the E-Fades.
Broadcasting throughout the Northwest and across the world online. This is Highland Radio.
Togu do Station, Highland Radio.
It certainly is. It's a gentleman we haven't heard in a while. It's Dean Maywood.
Louisiana, February had me like a train. And I remember the crazy Tuesday nights down by the sea. Now I can see you in my dreams. Your moonlit quilt of purple, blue, and green. My Louisiana. Louisiana, you feel like sweet morphine in my vein. Come December, I lost sight of how it all began. You began to strip away the walls that I built for fear of pain. My Louisiana. I found shelter in your arms. I found somewhere safe from home. So when them floods came rushing in, I felt strong enough that I could swim. Louisiana, we both seen our share of hurricanes and storm weather. You show me things that I'd fear were lost, 'cause I lost hope of finding home. In you I have a place to call my own, my Louisiana. Louisiana.
Dean Maywood. I'll have to get Dean up again some Monday night for a bit of crack. You know, I haven't heard from him quite a while, but great singer-songwriter. And don't forget that tomorrow you can join Donna Marie Doherty at 12:30 for Oars to Protect. It's a great program. It's all about things that you can recycle. And it's all about recycling this week. And she's joined by Connie Gallagher, who's the General Manager of Bryson Recycling. If there's more you want to know about this, well, that's the time to tune in 12:30 tomorrow. Well, at the just after the 9 to noon show. And they discuss some of the surprising things that can be recycled, the costs and where your recycled waste goes. Or to Protect, of course, is funded by the Commission de Naman, and with the television licence fee. And there's a partnership between Highland Radio and the independent broadcasters of Ireland. So check them out at protect.ie for more information. And it's something that probably I should be doing more of, is recycling a bit better than what I do. And Mairead, hello to you, Mairead, listening in. Says, any chance of wee Aslan track? Will just be a chance. I see Hot Press is covering, the front cover is dedicated to Christy Dignam, and the story inside and all about Christy's passing. But sure, we'll take this one, Mairead, all right? Great music indeed. Aslan, of course, and Fall On Me. And I was talking to Billy there over the weekend, and we'll be catching up with Billy and what's happening with Aslan over the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. You never know what's happening or what's lying around the corner. And hello to Jane. Jane works at the Glebe House and Gallery in Church Hill. And they're trying to reach as many people as possible in the deaf community in Donegal. And we would be grateful if you could announce the following in community notice if possible. There's an Irish Sign Language tour, and it's in the Glebe House and Gallery. I'm delighted to offer a free guided tour in Irish Sign Language of the Glebe House this Sunday. That's the 16th of July at 4 p.m. Okay, that'd be very interesting. So to book that, just email glebegallery at opw.ie. Okay, so if you fancy that this Sunday. And there's no better place than the Glebe House. Beautiful down around there. Right, Aidan Murphy's on after me, so stay tuned for that. Golden Year, I have an idea what it is, but I'm not going to tell because he'll huff on me if I go out the door and tell people.
Baptism of fire.
These boys are playing in Club Bio very shortly. And we're looking forward to that. It's the four of us on Highland Radio.
Shooting lightning bolts down an empty street. Daddy shouts now, go to sleep. I got a bird's eye view up on the hill tonight. In a bird's eye view, it's only a string of lights, just a stone's throw from my home to the edges of the danger zone. I got a bird's eye view up on the hill tonight. My bunk bed at the window, gunfire and a siren screams. Strange kind of music, the background to a young boy's dream. The shooting lightning